storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
What is up, Storm Chasers? Y'all let me know that y'all can hear me and see me as you guys are coming in. We got to come in and talk about this whole Rihanna story, all right? They say Rihanna house then got shot up, baby. They say Rihanna house then got shot up about 10 times. The police ain't releasing no names. They're not releasing no details right now. But I don't know. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. This one got me looking at everybody a little funny. This is feeling like a setup to me. This is feeling like Illuminati to me. I'm gonna be very clear with you. This is feeling like Illuminati to me. This is feeling like Rihanna, you in trouble, girl. You in danger, girl. This is feeling like Rihanna need to get her shit and pack up and go back home. Go back home to Barbados. Go back home. That is what this is feeling like. I don't give a damn what nobody say. This seemed like a hit. Point blank, period. Okay. It says woman arrested after allegedly firing nearly 10 shots at Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion while she was home. No injuries reported. Imagine how scary that is. You at home and your shit gets shot. It's one thing to hear a shot. Well, first off, let me back up, right? Rihanna's house is in Beverly Hills, so she already is not expecting to have to deal with nothing like this. Yo house gets shot at 10 times? 10 times? Baby, I would be on the first thing smoking back home, eating the coconuts and the papayas back home. Wait, that ain't no Barbados accent. Rihanna, oh, Nana, I would be right back on the plane. Oh, Nana, I'm on the plane. Oh, Nana, I'll be right back home. Man down. Come on now, Rihanna. You had a whole song about this. We had a whole era about the Loud album. We had a whole red hair. By the way, was y'all one of them girls that had your hair fire engine red like Rihanna? Now I'm going to keep it real, Rihanna. I love that era with you with the fire engine red hair, but sometimes your wig was looking a little twisted. Like sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, so sometimes that wig was looking a little stiff. You know, I liked it the color. But you know, sometimes I was looking back there, or sometimes she would turn that way, you know, and I was like, oh, somebody gotta touch their kitchen up. Anyway, we know she got a nappy head. That ain't the point. Prayers for Rihanna, but let me go and read this, right? It says a woman is in custody after allegedly firing multiple shots at Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion on Sunday while she was inside the residence. According to the LAPD, officers reported to reports of gunfire. LAPD, it's mighty funny how when this Beverly Hills, y'all ass showed up, but baby, if it was Compton, y'all wouldn't have gave a damn. Then nobody come help Kershawn, but she was getting her ass whooped out there in Compton. Was she getting her ass whooped in Compton? I think she was in Compton getting her ass whooped. A 30-year-old female suspect was taken into custody shortly after the incident. Law enforcement sources say the suspect fired several rounds from inside a vehicle. She shot from inside the vehicle. She shot from inside the vehicle. Not a drive-by. This hoe did a drive-by. This hoe did a drive-by. Me and my babies would be on the first thing smoking about that bitch. You hear me? We would be out of there. At least one bullet reportedly penetrated the wall of the home. Despite the gunfire, authorities confirmed that no injuries were reported. Police radio dispatch indicated that approximately 10 shots were fired from a vehicle parked across the street from the home's gated entrance. The suspect was reportedly driving a Tesla. Look, I'm reacting to this live with y'all. Okay, so let's back up. First off, your house getting shot up in Beverly Hills is wild. Number one. Number two, the LAPD is not releasing the name of the suspect or a picture or nothing. So I feel like this person was not black. Because I feel like anytime the suspect is black, they are quick to release photos. Okay. So they protecting the identity. So I'm already feeling like this person is not black. Okay. Number two. Number three, you did a drive-by in a Tesla. Who does a drive-by in a Tesla? Who does a drive-by in a Tesla? Bitch better have my money. It better have my money. Ain't that money. Pay me what you owe me. Smaller, bigger than LeBron. Oh, nah, nah, nah. In my brand new car. Don't act like you forgot. They said she black. Oh, she is black. They said she had braids. So I'm assuming she's black. Wow. What y'all think? Y'all think she had cornrows? Y'all think she had box braids? Or y'all think she had micros? How you get your hair braided before you go do a drive-by? I feel like cornrows, but it was probably box braids or whatever. This just don't seem right. It really don't. So anyway, happened in a white Tesla which fled southbound on Coldwater Canyon Drive after the shots were fired. Authorities have not yet released the suspect's identity or possible motive. Wow. Okay. Now, if I go to NBC News, this was outside the household. Let me share this tab. Wow, it's a beautiful home, too. It's a beautiful home. 4 rounds of fragments hit the property, and Rihanna was at home. Oh, wow. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Damn. Damn. Rock Nation, Rihanna has a testimony. She was underage, when she signed. I still don't know how she was allowed to sign a contract as a minor. Like I don't know. I feel like that whole deal was illegal. But then remember, they told her, you gonna sign this or you gonna leave out the window. They weren't playing either. Why is it a part of me? Allegedly, all allegedly, but why is it a part of me that feels like a certain person is about to be brought down, and before they bring people down, listen, investigations start years before these large people are brought down. They do it for regular people, especially imagine for larger people, right? So why do I feel like Rihanna is somebody that has a lot of dirt on a certain somebody, and she may be talking to certain 3-letter people, and this is intimidation, saying keep your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Because all these investigations and stuff, and people that they talk to, and all the depositions, all that stuff happens way before they go make the arrest. So why am I feeling like this is somebody that got major dirt on a certain person? And so, you were really good. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I try. Finna hit the gym after this too. I try. Why do I feel like that? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, right? Y'all know Desiree Perez, she got a daughter named Demorie or Demori. It looked like, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but anyway, remember she was trying to like have her daughter admitted to a crazy house, and then her daughter exposed her, and it was a whole thing. And they did an interview with the news, but then they was looking for somebody. I'm talking about Demorie now. Demorie, she was looking for a platform to really tell the story. And I remember Demorie, I'm gonna just say Demorie, because that's what it looked like to me. I'm country, whatever. Demorie kept saying to me, and her husband was like, "Hey, you got to talk to our attorney. You got to talk to our attorney." Okay, I talked to the attorney. We do a Zoom. Okay, cool, whatever. And they was like, "Look, like we don't mind giving you the story, but we got to let you know that once you put this story up, Rock Nation, just keeping it real, Rock Nation is going to destroy your life." That's how they put it. That's how they put it. Rock Nation will destroy your life. And in the words of Demorier's attorney, he said, "I don't want to give this story to somebody that's not willing to take this all the way to court and go up against Rock Nation." Well, who got time to be fighting Rock Nation in court? Who got time to be fighting Rock Nation in court? So I didn't take the story, and I ain't gonna lie. I told them they need to go to Candace Owens. I feel like that's somebody that don't mind calling out Rock Nation, don't mind calling out Jay-Z, and they got the money in the legal team if she got to battle them. So I don't know who they ended up going to. I don't know, but I told them go to Candace Owens. That's what I told them. I ain't gonna hold you, but they were adamant about that. Because they was like, we don't want to give you this interview, and then you put it up, and then as soon as you get that cease and desist, you take it right back down. That was their whole thing. And I was like, I can't hold you if I get a cease and desist. It's coming down. It's coming down. I'm just keeping it real. And then I'm like, okay, we put it on the website, but they didn't want it. They wanted it on the main channel, which I get it. I get it. But nonetheless, I say all that to say I'm not blaming this on anybody particular, but I'm just wondering if there are things going on behind the scenes and moves being made. Remember, Rihanna still ain't put out no album in the longest, and she don't want to put out no more music. It's not that she can't. It's not that she can't go jumping. It ain't like, I love you, Riri. I love you. I still want a Fenty contract. I still want to model them draws. But it ain't like Rihanna's a songwriter. It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love her, but she give you, come on, boy, can you get it up? Come on, take it, baby, take it, love me. That don't take that long to put together. You understand? It ain't. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, nah. Don't take years to put this album together. So I just really I really think she ain't making music for a reason. I believe she's staying low key for a reason. I believe while we talking, let's hop on Beyonce. I believe Beyonce is working like a dog because some things financially behind the scenes are not exactly right. Paperwork ain't right? But furthermore, let me take this down when I say this. This is just my belief, allegedly, not saying nobody's names, but I'm going to say this. I believe Beyonce is putting out all this music and all these albums and all these concerts and all this and working like a Hebrew slave. Because I believe when certain things start to come out about a certain person, I believe Beyonce may be canceled. I mean, like publicly. Like, I would not be surprised if there comes a day where Beyonce has to choose. I'm either going to have my career and my legacy, or I'm going to have to divorce this man. Because if she stays married to him, y'all know the allegations, y'all know allegedly, right? We gonna put that on her too. Like, okay, well, you still with this nigga, so you co-sign it. But if things really start to come out, and if he gets diddied, she's gonna have to divorce him to save her legacy. She's going to have to, even if they still together behind the scenes, she's going to have to divorce him. That's it. She won't have a choice. That's just my theory. We're going to see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I feel like something is wrong. Mama Tina down there in Houston serving that light-skinned gumbo. Now listen. I've never had gumbo a day in my life. By the way, what does gumbo taste like? I've never had gumbo. This makes me now want to go to New Orleans and get gumbo. Or maybe I could, well, is there any subscribers that live near me? No, I don't know. I need somebody I'll try. Maybe my best friend lives like a half hour away. I wonder, does she know how to make gumbo? Anyway, I've never had gumbo a day in my life. But when I looked at Mama Tina's gumbo, I was like, that gumbo looked light. I thought gumbo was like, I thought the juice of gumbo was dark, like dark brown. Her stuff looked it a little light. Don't eat that with your, listen. Did you see that clip when she said that food is good for your soul? Listen, if you spiritual, you know you can't eat everybody's cooking. You know, listen, that's a, I'm not saying she did nothing to that food, but what I'm saying is we already had, when I heard her say, "Oh, this is good for your soul, your soul, your soul." No, thank you. But Storm, you only supposed to eat gumbo in the winter. See, I didn't know that. I've never had gumbo, but I've seen like videos of it being made. I've seen it. You know, I grew up on Food Network, so I've seen it made, and it was just always like dark, and her stuff looked it light. I'm like, she need to cook that shit some more. That ain't ready. She was telling a patron that got the suit, saying it's good for your soul. It's good for your soul. And baby, you can do some shit to somebody's food to tie to mess them up, to tie them to you spiritually. Like, it gets deep. Anything somebody ingests, anything, man, please. And she Creole. No shade. I think Beyonce's family is Haitian. No, I thought they were Creole. That's not Haitian, right? Creole was French and black, right? My dad's from Louisiana. We eat gumbo all year long. Okay, listen, you schooling me. I just always thought it was dark. So I looked at that gumbo like, that looked like off. You can buy the roux so you can make it. Oh, okay. In Mississippi, we eat gumbo whenever we feel like it. Okay. Because who gonna check you, boo? Yeah, I thought they were definitely Creole. Not Haitian is Creole. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, yeah. It was like I'm pretty sure they're Creole. Beyonce, yeah, that sounds French all day long. Yeah, they're Louisiana Creole, not Haitian Creole. That's what I thought. Tina from Louisiana, yeah. My daddy, Alabama, mama, Louisiana. Yeah, she told us. You mix that Negro in that Creole, get a Texas Bama. She told us in the song. Yeah. Um, now her gumbo look like trash. I'm not gonna say all that, but it just looked like the scrimp that she had in it didn't even look like real scrimp. It looked like dehydrated scrimp. I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all know me by now. I don't play about my food. Like if you're going to cook for me or I'm gonna buy something from you, I don't care if it's $20, $30, $200, or $2. I need it done and done correctly. Like it's something in me. Hear me out. It's something in me that gets really irritated when I eat something that's not cooked correctly. Like if some shit is nasty because you didn't cook it right, it ain't seasoned, I just get really irritated. Like cook the shit right. Side note. And please God, no okra. I've had deep fried okra. I've never had like boiled okra. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I want my stuff like cook my food right. I get irritated. Or like when you pay for some food, you buy some food, you get it. You like, what is this? Like I have went back up to restaurants like, y'all gonna fix this shit. Like, like do it right. Or if you don't know what you're doing, get your ass out the kitchen, please. Oh, I can't stand a hoe in the kitchen that don't know what she doing. Child, if you don't go, you sometimes you gotta tell, oh, I want to help. Go chop the onions. You handle that. You your ass can't cook neither. You bring the sodas and name brand, not that Diet Right, that RC shit. Like it just can't cook. Keep your ass out the kitchen. Just stay out the kitchen. Stay out the kitchen. Stay out the kitchen. Seriously. Listen, it's not a game. People will get in their kitchen and play. This is not playtime. I don't even like children in the get out. Get out. Don't serve me no food that's cold. Warm that shit up. It should be hot when you put it on my plate. Remember, Jason Lee said he had some tea on Beyonce. I remember that. And they're thinking Rihanna told him so. Oh, I remember that. As far as a certain blogger or YouTuber, please refrain from putting that person's name in my chat. No shade. I saw where I'm from. I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. Well, I'm really from Belleville, Illinois, but most people don't know where that's at. But I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois. Yeah, I see a certain person that has a certain, but I'm not even inviting that energy over here. So let's just leave that where it's at. And not that we scared, but I just don't want to invite that energy over here. No shade, I'm good. I thought you were from Ohio. Who told you that? Who told you I was from Ohio? Wait, have I ever? I don't think I've ever even been to Ohio. Leaving Illinois, because it goes Illinois, then I think Indianapolis. I think that's the furthest I went east. Driving through Illinois, but I went up and around. Yeah, I've never even been through Ohio. You say you ain't missing nothing. Yeah, I mean, I might visit Cleveland one day if I just want to you know, I don't know. What is there to do in Cleveland? Is Cleveland safe? I thought you were from Houston. Oh, who told you I was from Houston? No, niggas from Houston be like big. I don't know what it is in the water with like people from Texas, but they be like big. Like I don't mean fat. I mean like when I am thick, but I mean like tall and thick, like brick. Like I don't know. I thought St. Louis, Missouri. Well, St. Louis, Missouri, and East St. Louis, Illinois is just like this. And I've lived in both. St. Louis, Missouri is right across the river from East St. Louis. Yeah, Texas. Yeah. Like when you see some of them boys that grew up in Texas, you be like, man. Isn't Janelle Monáe from East St. Louis too? Ooh, I don't know. No, ma'am, they straight thugging in East St. Louis. That's my hood though, so I feel comfortable. That's the thing. People always be like, it's so dangerous in East St. Louis. I don't like. To me, it's not because it's my hood and I know how to get around. So I don't, you know. University City. That's it's not a suburb, but it's like a town in St. Louis, Missouri. University City is where Nelly is from. And he ain't even really from St. Louis. He's from Philly, and he moved to St. Louis. But yeah, we call it U City. That's where Nelly grew up. St. Charles, yeah, St. Charles. You go across. That's out of St. Louis County. That's St. Charles County. But yeah, St. Charles is nice. You like Florida? Yeah, I like Florida. Yeah, I like Florida. Absolutely. Now I wasn't. I don't think I would live in Miami, but I would live in Fort Lauderdale. I wouldn't live in Miami though. No, I'm not from Arkansas. I got a homie that's from. I think he's from Little Rock. Yeah, I'm not from Arkansas though. Are you from St. Charles, Missouri? Yeah, yeah. My good fraternity brother, he lives there. I love South Florida down. I'm from West Palm Beach. I got some cousins from East St. Louis. Yeah, yeah. And no, I'm not from Arkansas. Have you ever met some? Have y'all met people from Arkansas? I don't. I don't even. I don't sound like a person from Arkansas. I thought you were from Atlanta. No, I'm not from Atlanta. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Now, a lot of people from St. Louis did move to Atlanta. Like, I feel like a lot of St. Louis people went to Atlanta in like 2007, 2012, and then after the pandemic, yeah, or during the pandemic, rather. Oh Lord, Sheeta, yeah, I forgot Sheeta. Nah, I won't be moving there. That hoe will be at my door. I thought you were from Arizona. I used to live in Arizona. I've lived in a lot of places. I used to live in Arizona. Sure did. My grandfather lived in Memphis. He passed away, but him and his wife used to live in Memphis. Camora is from St. Louis. Yeah, Camora is from Florissant, Missouri. I used to live. It's a suburb of St. Louis. I used to live in that suburb. I used to live right around the corner from the condos she lived in. I know exactly where Camora used to live. Is from. Um, what is your favorite city so far? My favorite city is San Diego, California. Believe it or not. Yeah, Gene Deal is from St. Louis too. Yes, he is. Um, but yeah, my favorite city is San Diego, California. That is my favorite city in the US. It's very expensive and it's very white. It's very white. But I love the energy of San Diego. Maybe that's where I need to move to. I absolutely love San Diego. I don't really want to live in LA. Like I could, but I don't. It's certain parts of LA cool. You know what I'm saying? But I really like San Diego. I really like San Diego. Yep. And yes, they do have black people there. A lot of them be military, but you do have some people. They call it Dago. That's what they call it. But yeah. Willie Moe Jr. Yeah, yep. And Willie Moe Jr. and then Dr. Yaki. You know his facility is in Florissant, Missouri. Actually, his facility is right across the highway from where I used to live in Florissant. I've lived in Florissant, dude. Like if y'all know, well, those that know, like if you know where McClure North is at, yeah, you shouldn't live in Hollywood. Tell me about it. Bring your coins. That's what I'm saying. San Diego is very expensive, but God always provides. But still, and shout out to Norris. How you doing, Norris? Mine is Washington D.C. I liked Washington D.C. I saw. Oh, let me say this. Some of the prettiest black women I've ever seen was in D.C. D.C. and Detroit, which is interesting. I don't know what's in the water with Detroit, but a lot of very pretty black women are from Detroit too. But Detroit, DC, yeah, and DC, especially if you like slim baddies, you know. Mm-hmm. Yep. What in the world? Yeah, I did just get through talking about Rihanna. Really? Anyway, whatever. Not gonna be a brat about that. Okay. What else? Look at Seaside, California. Where the hell is Seaside, California? I'm looking right now. Is that in San Diego or outside San Diego? Oh, no. That's up towards San Jose. Okay, I see it. Yes, I have been to Michigan. Yes, I have. Damn, what was I finna say about DC? Oh, this is what I was finna say about DC before I got sidetracked. I like DC. I had fun in DC. I like the architecture and like I don't know if they're called brownstones, but I like they look like townhouses, but they're like in a row. I like those too. But y'all got like the rats in DC is crazy. Like the rats in New York City are already bad. The rats in DC are like I can't. I can't do it. The rats is wild out there. Yes, they are. They're taking it. That's what I'm saying. And I was at a nice hotel too. Nice hotel. I think by Georgetown or something. Where was that hotel? Damn, I can't even remember now. It's been so long. But yeah, but the rats were humongous. I was like, no, it ain't gonna work. No. Oh, you said Solana Beach, California. Okay, let me try that. Where you live, Solana Beach. Okay, let's see. That's outside of San Diego. Okay. Okay. I mean, they got studios for about 1850, 1900, 2400. Really not bad. They wasn't in the hotel, but like as soon as you step out, like the steps coming out of like the bushes and the shrub. Yeah. We went to where like the government buildings was and stuff. The rats was all on the steps and stuff. Like it was not in. I mean, I'm sure in the hotel basement they had rats, but I'm saying like a very nice hotel. Like as soon as you step out, it was Rat City. I'm good. I'm good. Watching from oh god, La Jolla, California is beautiful too. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, right? So did y'all want me to get into this whole Amy Luciani, Dwight Howard? I mean, I was gonna leave and come back, but y'all want me to go just jump into the story on this live? I just got to change the thumbnail after. Or you consider moving to Ghana, Trinidad, Nigeria? Well, since Donald Trump is imploding the world, I will not be moving anywhere out the country. If I do go somewhere out the country, baby, it ain't no more than about 2 hours away. Like, yeah, like that's it. And I ain't even really trying to test it, you know. But I already got my visa, so I can go in. I already got a 5-year visa with Ghana. I already did it. I already got it. So I'm not tripping. Soon as this stuff calm down, then yeah, I'll go back and visit and stay longer and all that. But wow, Donald Trump wanna tap dance on the world right now. Storm, I had a dream you moved to Belize. Not Belize. Don't go to states that have military, but listen. I'm gonna stay within the states right now. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so anyway. So let's go talk about Amy Luciani. Her real name is Amber. I don't know why she calls herself Amy, because anyway, maybe that's her rap name or something. But she decided to get on live because her bisexual husband was bisexual. And hold up, I want to find the whole. Hold up, yeah, y'all give me 1 sec. Cause that ain't what I wanted to do. There we go. Cause I want to find the whole 5-minute live 5-minute video she did crying in. Let me see. Damn, you never have someone you looking for it. Okay, blog topics. Okay, we go to Twitter. Yeah, Royce did try to tell everybody. She sure did. Blocks. Damn, how I forget just that fast. What is it? Oh, Jesus, really? Hold up, screenshots. There we go. Blocks, topics. Block topics. Okay, there we go. All right, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, here we go. And I think I need. Hold up, I need to get my headphones. I'll be right back. Hold up. Need my headphones. So I can hear this mess. Let's see. Somebody said Amy and Dwight need to be jailed ASAP. Sure do. Came online showing all that powder. Like that. Talking about CPS took our daughter. Well, they really finna keep her now. You showing all that powder. Bitch, you had bags of powder. You better get that man his powder back before you knock your head off your top. Let me see. See, can I hear it? All right. Y'all let me know, can y'all hear me too? You should be able to hear me as well.
To know me, you know I am so prideful and so private. It hurt me so bad to have to even protect myself in this type of way. But my marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter.
First off, you in the car wig cap on, okay? In the car with the light on. You couldn't record this from inside the house because you already know what was finna go down. So you came out, you took the powder and you came and snuck out in the car and said my marriage was dangerous. Your marriage was dangerous when you got with that man, period. Y'all be so smart and so dumb at the same time. Your marriage was dangerous when you married a bisexual man. Acting like you don't know what happened to Mason. Acting like you didn't hear about him and Miss Kitty. He don't want you, girl. He want Miss Kitty. Now you want him to change. Go put something in between your legs and maybe he'll act right. You ain't got nothing swinging. That's the problem. Next, let's talk about this. Royce been told you what it was. But you laughed at Royce. You said Royce was jealous. You said she wanted your life. When y'all gonna learn? These men would tell you, oh, my ex was this, that, and this, that, and this, that, and this, that. You know what they never say? What they did. People never tell you the full story. It is public knowledge that you with a man that has been accused of SA, not keeping his hands to himself with the men in the NBA. We didn't see the videos of him being handsy with his teammates. All the allegations. Royce's son and his allegations. And because you, like everybody else, wants the bag, y'all sell y'all soul. Y'all go and play with fire and then want to cry to us when you get burnt. We told you the pot was hot. The man is bisexual. The man took his arm. Mind you, Dwight is 7'1". Took that arm. Held a ninja down by the stomach area. Well, maybe he did it with his left. Held him down. And went and wanted to give him the gok. You know how demented you gotta be to force the suckation on somebody else. Not making them do you, making them take you do them. But you want to come cry to us about some powder? I don't know if I'm on number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. We all grown in this chat. Yes, they do look alike. We all grown in this chat. And I have encountered, actually, I don't know any cokeheads. I've met a lot of crackheads, though. I've known a lot of crackheads. It was a crackhead that used to wash my daddy's car back in the day. And baby, when I say he was done quick, it did not take him long to wash that car at all. He would wash it, clean out the inside, dump the track. Anyway. You don't just start doing powder. You ain't been with this nigga that long. You ain't been married to him that long. That man was doing powder. That man was doing powder before you married him. That man didn't just start doing powder. So I don't know why she crying to us. Because we told you so. We told you so. When that man, let me tell you something, a man that don't have respect for his baby mama ain't finna have respect for you. But I forgot. All you heifers. All you heifers think you different. You think that your box that you got in between your legs, that's the golden box. You think your stuff ain't my stuff good enough. Not when he wants sausage. I don't care how much kitty cat you put on that plate. Ain't enough kitty cat in the world if a man wants sausage. Or if a man want that, he want the Hershey Highway. It's power. It's power in the doodle. It's power in it. It's spiritual. I'm not saying men can't be bisexual. I'm not saying people aren't bisexual. What I'm saying is, you with a man. Actually, no. Dwight is not even bisexual. Dwight would be pansexual because he was messing around with Miss Kitty. He was messing. Do y'all remember Mason? Mason Elijah. Do y'all remember Mason? So Dwight really like feminine, like femboys that are like kind of trans, but kind of not. He like fem, I think they call them femboys. Yeah, femme queens with they have like long hair, they dress like a woman, but they still got a penis. Like that's so I can't even say he's bisexual because y'all, I have to say certain things for the algorithm. Read in between the lines. Now, if y'all can't keep up, I don't know what to tell you. I gotta say certain things for the algorithm. Amy, you don't have what your man likes. He don't like you. Like a Jeffree Star, yes. So let me hip y'all to some game. Men like Jeffree Star are coveted by NFL players and NBA players and athletes in general. Men that come from hyper masculine environments, so that's going to be sports, military, police department, firefighters. They really, really love the trans girls. I don't even know what Saucy Santana qualifies at. Like a Saucy Santana, Jeffree Star, they love that actually. They love that. James Charles, yeah. Even a James Charles, yeah. They would break that boy in half. And the crazy thing is this, because I've seen a lot of things behind the scenes. The crazy thing is this. Those hypermasculine men would treat their women like dog shit and their baby mothers like dog shit. But they would get a world to their favorite femme queen. They give and would give them the world. That's another reason why when trans women be talking, they be talking with so much confidence because they know the very same archetype, not the same niggas you like, but the archetype, them be the same ones blowing their back out. Okay? And I'm going to go further. And I'm going to let y'all know. And baby, there's no condoms being used. None. I'm letting you know. They don't use condoms. So that's another thing you got to accept too if you're going to be with a bisexual man. When he sleeps with me, they ain't use no condoms. Excuse me. They ain't use no condoms. I'm just letting you know. This is no hate towards anybody, but this is just what it is. So I say all that to say, Amy want us to feel sorry for her or to come to us because this man is trying to destroy her life when all the signs were right there. What attracts them to a femboy though? That's a good question. I mean, I guess you get like the look of femininity, but it's still a man. Because men are homosocial anyway, or homo emotional anyway. I just don't think most men like women. I keep going back to that, but I think that's what it is too. You know? Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 sec. 1 sec. I'll be right back. 1 sec. All right, we back. So let me go and play this. Let's get into it.
Was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, even after I tried to divorce him the first time, everybody around me says, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, through just, you said through good or bad. That's why I came back, but this is going way too far. But it's not even about me. It's about the kids. The stuff that I have to go through with the kids, I have to be witnesses to. I mean, the police at the house, they ask me questions. I don't know how do I lie for my husband. I've never been married before. I'm in love with my husband. I don't want him to get in trouble, so of course I'll be his alibi, but this is going way too far. And now I'm getting mixed all in this. I have been with this man for 14 months. I cannot ruin my entire life for something that this person is doing. I just cannot do it. I tried to get so much help. I asked for counseling in our marriage. We went through 2 different counselors. When I say I love my husband, I don't want to leave my husband. But the positions that
Look, oh, she's serious. Somebody said, I think this is a skit for Love and Hip Hop. No, I think she's serious. Because she's snotting and crying. She's snotting and crying. Unless she's a hell of an actress. Let me tell you, she is actually crying. When I look at the video, she is actually crying. Here's what I'm going to say, though, right? Number one, when you feel a conviction to leave somebody or a situation, well, first off, let's go back. God didn't tell you to marry this man. Let's be clear, Amy, Amber, whatever. Let's be very clear. God did not tell you to marry that man. God did not ordain that union. Period. I don't believe so. You ain't been married to that man for 2 years and y'all already knee deep in counseling like that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not a big deal. I don't know. But I just feel like, did you even have a honeymoon stage? Like, what? And now he getting you in trouble. A pansexual 7'1" athlete who has never done right by any of his baby mothers or his children, has multiple allegations of SA. You're surprised that this man is ruining your life? And don't. Okay. All right.
positions he keeps putting me in. And it's all over nothing. I keep telling people he needs some help, y'all. I live with him. This is not him. This is not Dwight. This is trauma. This is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids. And I can't go down for what he's doing. So they took our daughter. And I'm just sitting there like, do I speak up? Do I be quiet? What do I do? But I caught this man. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him, his son, to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody.
Yeah. Go get that man back his powder. That's a whole bag. What's that? Baby, that's powder. That's a whole bag of powder. Go get that man his powder back and stop playing. Because he finna come knock your head clean off your neck. Go put that man's powder back. That is a lot of powder. But you hear me? About to get the ass whooping of her life. Go. You could have talked to us without actually showing us. We know what powder look like. Go put that man's powder exactly back where you found it. You got powder all in the car. You got powder all on live. They just took the baby out. They took the daughter out the house, CPS, and you come on live with a bag full of powder. I'm on drug tests on both you hoes. Both you bitches. I want drug tests on you. Matter of fact, if I'm the CPS worker, don't piss in no cup. I want some of that hair. I want some of that hair. I want some of that hair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And give me something right in the middle of your scalp, too. Mm-hmm. 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 I want some of that hair. Not that wig, that shit that's up under that cap. Mm-hmm. I want some of that hair. I think Dwight hair long too. You gonna give me some of that hair? We finna see. I want to test some. Matter of fact, and that son that was around there seeing the other boy, we ain't forgot about that. Drug test that little nigga too. Her body is tea. Her body is tea. That powder does her body well. But she then came on live with a that looked like a stove bag with a stove bag of powder. And is crying to us because your husband was gonna throw you under the bus to the cops. So I want you to run through this with me, Amy Amber. You coming to us because your pansexual husband is messy, is a messy bitch? You knew you married a bitch from the beginning. He wasn't even man enough to be open about who he really is and what he really likes. He's done all that shit to women that he ruined Royce's career, allegedly. But you want us, we're supposed to be shocked that he was gonna have his 12-year-old boy to lie on you. Mind you, he was coaching a 12-year-old boy how to get away with SA before. Ain't that Royce's kid? Go back in that house, pack your shit. Make sure you get that man his powder first. Go somewhere. I don't care if you got to go back to your mammy house. Call the attorneys in the morning. It's late. Call them first thing in the morning. You're going to file for an annulment. Call the whole marriage fraud, say he homosexual and all that, and go about your business. I don't know what you're crying to us with a whole bag of powder. We can't help you with that. What we gonna do? You better get that man his powder. Like, seriously. Oh, she looked just like him right there.
He needs some help. And ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying, whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help. And this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit.
Oh, Lord, she put it in her hands. Oh, Lord, Jesus.
This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling.
Wait, did she just swipe that shit across her nose? Wait a minute now. Did that lady just do this? Amy, who the fuck you think you talking to, sis? Amy. I know I didn't just... Amy. Y'all going to jail. That is a felony amount of powder. That's so much cocaine. Like, man. I'm crying real tears. Cause this lady just opened powder, had the little vial, did that, and then did that. Like, we didn't just see that shit. Don't Cat Williams got a joke about motherfuckers doing a line in front of him? Like, he ain't see, like, we not finna act like we didn't just see what we just saw. You know what I'm convinced of? Y'all both is drug addicts. Y'all both gay as hell. I think they both gay. Y'all both gay powder heads. I don't know what she want us to do. And you only, let's be clear, he been doing powder. You only telling us because he was finna throw you under the bus. Hold on, watch her.
In here with him, I'm playing his son to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it. And it's this shit. I try to tell everybody he needs some help, and ain't nobody would have fucking listened because he got the money. I kept saying whatever, y'all don't understand. I live with him. He needs some help, and this is it. This is what I'm fucking losing my fucking marriage to. This shit right here. I told everybody, y'all gotta help him. He is spiraling. I'm in here with him. I'm trying to love him through it. I was gonna run out the door. I was gonna leave him. But everybody told me, don't leave him. He's struggling. I say, but not this year. We got the police involved. CPS, you're lying on me. You making up alibis. You got our son lying. And thank God I recorded it. And he innocent in this. But you said just to protect yourself, you would take anybody out, including me. And I can't let you do it no more. I don't want to share the dirty secrets. I don't want to go out like how everybody else did this, man. But I gotta protect myself now. I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, let's stop right there. She said, I don't want to leave him like everybody else did this man. Ma'am, they all left him because he was a pansexual powderhead. They all left him because he was abusing them. They left because of the abuse. Because you know when a 7'1" man is abusing you, you get the hell on. Because you can't do no with no big nigga. Have y'all seen the shoulders on Dwight Howard? Can't do no with that nigga. I don't want to keep the dirty secrets, and I want to be a good wife. But ma'am. See, this is why we can't just be out here throwing out submit. A man gotta be worthy of submission. Gotta be worthy of submission. Ooh, that's a stretch talking about you hoes. Shit. Dwight Howard is not worthy of submission. You submit to Dwight Howard? A gay powderhead? Your husband is supposed to lead you. He looks like he's leading you to the pits of hell. In prison. They stay talking about submit to them. Thank you. And it's for godly men. God is not in this. Alibi. Yeah, because he was in trouble. A husband not only protects you physically, Amy, a husband is supposed to protect you emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of that. No man that loves you would ever want to see you suffer or put you in a messed up position. I know I sound like Six the Goddess right now. Shout out to Six the Goddess, but it's true. No man that loves you a man that loves you don't even want to see you uncomfortable like that. Dwight don't give a because the Dwight don't like you, don't love you, don't respect you, don't cherish you, none of that. And let me tell you something else, Amy, and I would tell you this in your face if I was interviewing you. It doesn't matter what acrobatics you do for this man in the bedroom, because let's be clear. Part of the reason why you married him is so all the nasty shit that you do to him, you could feel okay about it because it's under wedlock. I don't care what you lick and suck on that man. What you put inside of that man, where you let that man into you. I don't care how much you give. It ain't enough because the man don't like you, want you, respect you, value you, and he's not even attracted to you. I'm willing to bet when y'all do it, he flip you over and while you face down or you doggy style, you turn facing the wall. Do that man even make love to you missionary style? Do that man? Amy. Lust is a beast that is never satisfied. Perversion is a demon that is never satisfied. You have to constantly feed it and feed it and feed it. And the thing about lust, perversion is different than lust, but we're gonna put them in the same category, right? Because they're cousins. What you used to feed it before, well, now you gotta feed it a little bit more. And now you gotta feed it more. And now you gotta feed it something different. And now do you understand? Amy, he's always gonna be chasing that high. He's always gonna be chasing something that you physically can't give him because, sis, you're not a man. You're not a man. Whether a man is masculine or feminine, men are still men. You're not a man, sis. You smell different. You feel different. You taste it. It's all different. It's all different. You're not a man. So you can't please that man. Another thing. She said, I know he's only doing this because of his traumas. I don't give a damn about Dwight Howard's traumas. He's a big grown-ass man with millions of dollars. Bitch, you better go to therapy like everybody else. Ain't no motherfucking trauma. The man is a gay man that just can't accept it, period. And so every time he look at you, he looking at something that he really don't want. He looking at something that he feels like he's forced to be. Yeah, he's 40 years old. I don't care. Girl, bye. Ain't no trauma told him to lie on you to the police and the CPS. Didn't no trauma make him blackballed, Royce blackballed? And he's a narcissist. So I'm here to let you know this too. He's not gonna stop until he ruins your life. He ain't gonna leave you alone till he feels like you're broken. Because that's the thing about a narc. They can't leave you alone until they feel like they've destroyed you. That's a fact.
Now, I don't know I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. This man has the money. This man controls it all. And it's not about no money. I've been with this man for 14, 15 months. I never asked him for $1, nothing. I'm not on the credit cards. I just love him for him. But this shit.
You're a dumb bitch. You're an idiot. So you mean to tell me? Because I know you lying. You mean to tell me that you put up with the social stigma of being with the Dwight Howard and the dragging and the this and the that, but you ain't on no credit cards? You ain't on no black card? First off, I don't know who raised you, ho. I don't know who raised you heifers. But anytime you open up your legs for a man, you open up your mouth for a man, or you give your time to a man, you should never be scared. You should never be scared to ask him for, ain't even no ass. I need some money, nigga. See, I couldn't be no woman. I know I couldn't be no woman. I know I couldn't be no woman. These niggas would hate me. These niggas would hate me. I need some money, nigga. What you mean? What you mean you ain't on no credit card? You ain't no authorized user on no credit cards? And you married to Dwight Howard? What's all this pride to eat? Don't tell me that's that strong black woman shit. That shit is for you to deal with the world. When it comes to your husband, if you can't be soft with your husband, what is you with your husband for? You might as well get a wife. Okay. Thank you. He ain't got to ask you for no coochie. Oh, I don't want to act. Girl, you better go in there and ask that man for some money. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's gotta be that powder. There's gotta be that powder.
It's going too fucking far, and I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it was supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because this
Is she for real? A snowball? Okay, can y'all hear me now? Y'all should be able to hear me now. I forgot I had myself muted. Okay, we can hear you now. Okay, yeah. Is she for real?
This is why I'm losing my fucking marriage. Because the money, y'all didn't want to help him.
All right, so that was that. Then, after that, you know, Royce had to clock in. Which I ain't mad at Royce. Not one bit.
Until you do right by me. It's always been about the kids, bitch. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? I'm still blocked up, so I can't see what the fuck you're saying. But now you want to speak because he brought you into it? Girl! Until you do. it's everybody else's fault? Wow. So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you fucking crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You call me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him when it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No, it's because of what he does to people. Shit, I was just fucking first. I was collateral damage. Let's call Royce crazy.
Yup.
And people will believe it because I'm baby Jesus. Girl, shut up.
Now, wait a minute. Now, if they want to bring basketball wives back, this is who we need. Or if they want to get a check around there at Love and Hip Hop, this is who we need. Get Royce, Amy Luciani, Dwight Howard, Dwight Powder. Let's ruffle some shit up. You know, I would pay money to have Dwight, Amy, and Royce in the same room, like have a conversation. Like, set that shit up. Now this is actually some good drama. So then after Royce clocked in, then the son clocked in. This is what got me. Okay, hold on. Let me read. Hold on. Let me read Royce's statement. She said, "Who's laughing? This is sad AF. These kids should have never been in his custody, and she knew that. That's a fact. Look at the past. She allowed it. She condoned it. She participated in it. Crying now because she called him lying on her is selfish AF. It is. But that's just most people. They don't never understand until they get put through it. If it was about the kids, she would have opened up her mouth a long time ago. Facts. Instead of now. Instead of leaving, hold on. She would have opened up her damn mouth a long time ago instead of leaving them, aka the kids, for weeks to fend for themselves while you went on trips overseas. Oh. Hold up. Archive T, I can get my homeboy to get in touch with Royce if you want. Yes, please. I would appreciate that. I would love to have a conversation with Royce. Absolutely. If you can do that, let me know. And they can DM me on Instagram or email me. Absolutely. Wow, y'all was leaving them kids in the house by themselves? Wow. That's why CPS took them. Well, there it is. So y'all in there high as hell, messing around with Miss Kitty, got the kids in there fending for themselves, ain't even leaving no piece of money for the kids. Kids living off of crackers and jelly and ramen and weenies. Wow, y'all, thank you, Archive T. I really appreciate that. I really do. All while y'all go on trips overseas. Ain't that some shit? This girl, the last girl, the one before that called me crazy. This girl, the last girl, the one before that called me a liar. This girl, the last girl, the one before that called me bitter. This girl, the last girl, the one before that laughed at my downfall and threw their dreams in my face as mine turned into nightmares. Now I'm supposed to be the bigger person. I'm 5'2". Nah, I'm reclaiming my time. Y'all can kiss my ass with that. You shouldn't gloat. Why are you laughing at somebody's downfall? You should have been quiet. Bullshit. No one is laughing. This is about the children. Ain't nothing worse than kids being with an unfit parent that everybody know was unfit, but they acting like they ain't unfit because they benefit from that person. That's terrible. Y'all sounded like Trumpies with the Epstein files. Tell me, please, when is it the right time to scream, I told you so, when children are in danger? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Damn, I was able to read that too.
Until you do.
So Royce clocked in. Royce clocked in. Royce do the most. I'm gonna be real though. If somebody ruined your career, you would do the most too. I have learned to not judge somebody by how loud they express their pain. I don't really judge people off that no more. Cause if somebody ruins your bag, tries to ruin your life, tries to have you off or hurt or commits violence against you, you can't tell we can't say somebody doing too much. When it's too much, too much. The man tried to ruin her behind the scenes. And thank you. And if you don't go hard about yourself, who will? You have to shake some shit up so a mother could know. But all that, I'm gonna keep it cute. Man, please. These niggas will run all over you. All right, so the boy clocked in. He has something to say. So let me get to that part.
Oh man. Hey, dang. But my mama crazy. My side of the family crazy. I'm crazy. My sister crazy. My brother crazy. You feel me? But hey, you know what I'm saying? I hope, you getting the help you need. But I told y'all, man. My mama did too, especially. But it gets to a point you gotta learn to deal with certain things as you get older, bro. But hey, man, that's something right there I will never do. But you got it, bro. I've been known.
So see, even the son had to clock in. Even the son had to. He admitted that this is the real world. Yep. So, all in all, when I saw Amy on live with that powder, I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel sorry for Amy. I don't, because everybody told her who Dwight was, right? And she really is only coming out now to save her own ass. That's a fact. You don't give a damn about them kids. And stop talking about my stepson this and my stepdaughter that. Girl, you just met them kids. You ain't been in them kids' lives since they was little. You just met them kids. And girl, them kids know who they mammy is. So because now you about to get in trouble, now you coming out to save your own ass. Amy, you were stupid when you gave Dwight Howard the time of day. You were stupid when you got in a relationship with him. You were stupid when you paraded him around. You were stupid when you let that man enter your body. You were stupid when you came for Royce for no reason. You were stupid when you married him. And you were stupid when you got on live with a stove bag full of powder and powder rock, crying to us as if we could do something about it. Get your shit, annul this marriage, and go on with your life. And when you go on with your life, make sure you get some counseling. And when you go to counseling, I want you to work on why your self-esteem, your self-respect, and your self-value and your self-worth is so low that you would tie yourself to a man that shares panties with you, your heels and your tampons. You married a whole girl and you want us to you think we surprised that he's a messy bitch? He was a messy bitch when he was in the NBA. Go to counseling and figure out what it is about yourself and the little girl inside you that is so desperate for male attention and male validation that you will go and lay down with a 7'1" sissy. You came to the internet with a stow bag of cocaine. For what? For you to get out that car and go back in that house and snort that powder with him? For you to go back and deal with the same man that you already know will push your ass off a cliff and ruin you? Dwight trifling, been trifling, gonna always be trifling. And you trifling too for being with them. And if it's true that, baby, your name ain't on no credit cards and he don't break you off no money-ons, then you trifling and you stupid. Because if you're going to deal with chronic yeast infections, you should at least be properly compensated for it. You deal with a nigga like that, Monostat is your middle name. But you want us to... What you want us to do? Not only, hell, you might be going to jail. I don't know, all that powder. That I just saw that shit and I just see felony. I see all felonies in your hand. Not only are you in trouble, because you don't want, I ain't even gonna say that word. You don't want CA on your record. You don't want that. But your social status is forever tainted, because any man that might want you in the future gonna say, you used to talk to Dwight, you was married to Dwight Howard? Oh, hell no. Ain't no real man gonna want you like that. I'm like, since I'm letting you know, ain't no real man gonna want you like that. Now, another nigga that need a beard will get with you, but ain't no real man gonna want you, and you done been with Dwight powder? No. I don't know what's worse, baby. You going to jail or you going to hell? But I'm here to let you know that if you keep letting this man lead you, yeah, he's going to ruin your life. And when he's done with you, he will toss your ass to the side and he'll move in the next bitch. He doesn't love you. He doesn't respect you. He doesn't even like you. She's in love. Okay. Be in love. Be in love. I'm not mad at nobody for being in love. But Amy, when you gonna be in love with yourself? And what is it inside of you that even attracted a 7'1" sissy? Unless you get, you gay too. You know how many people she triggered showing that bag? You hear me? He was planning to move the next one in the day, and that's But for real, how can you be in love with somebody like that? That wasn't love at all. A lot of women, okay, let me back up. I already told y'all, a lot of women like niggas that are a little gay. Not all the way gay, but just a little gay. And I think it's because women feel safer around men that are a little gay. I think that a lot of women. Okay, let me back up because I'm going into uncharted territory. I know I'm talking slow, but just stay with me. I think that we as people have forgotten that who you're married to, who you're in a romantic relationship with, is not supposed to like serve all of your needs socially and emotionally. Hear me out, right? I feel like if you're a woman, I feel like you need your man to be your man, not your girlfriend. I feel like a man don't need a woman to be his bro. He need his woman to be his woman. You understand? I feel like because we expect somebody that we're with to I don't damn, I can't. I'm in the emotional part of my brain, so I'm struggling. To me, it just be feeling like a lot of women just be wanting a good girlfriend or a good Judy, or and it's just like your man cannot serve that purpose. Let your man be your man. We want to do girl shit and talk girl shit and go with your girls. I'm realizing a lot of people need friends. A lot of people need friends. I don't think a lot of people have friends. I don't think people have friends no more like that because thank you. Okay, you helping me because I'm struggling. It's like they want their men to be their everything. And a manly man damn sure ain't gonna be your everything. I think a lot of it is too if you're a woman and you're with a manly man is gonna be doing what? Giving orders, establishing authority, discipline, etc. If you're a man and you with a real woman, what's she gonna bring? Same thing. Order to your house. Gonna stop all that chaos. You see what I'm saying? I believe people really be running from what they need, like running for what's really good for them. So I'm gonna just if I'm a man, I'm gonna just give it this hoe because she don't expect shit from me. But that ain't good for you. I'm gonna just give it this man who let me do whatever, but that ain't good for you. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I could be totally off. I just feel like she gotta figure out what it is inside of her that what attracted you to him? Like that's a queer man. Like if you're not queer as well, I don't know why you want to be with him. That's a queer man with a very strong sex drive and a lust demon on him that you can't keep up with. I mean, you gotta be a nasty bitch to be with a nigga like that. And I mean nasty. Some men can't handle alignment and peace. That's a fact too. That's a fact. My mother brought peace to my father's life, something he had never had, he had never grew up with. And my father ruined it. And then after that, he's been chasing it the rest of his life, to be honest. So you're right. You got some men that you bring on peace and they ruin it. But ultimately, that boils down to somebody who doesn't feel like they deserve it. Or you're just not the one that they want it from. That's another thing, too. I've come to realize I used to give people the benefit of the doubt and be like, they don't know what they doing. They can't help it. Nah, people know what the fuck they doing. They know who they can play with and who the fuck they can't play with. Now, sometimes they think they can play with you and they F around and find out that they can't, right? But people know who to try and who not to try. And I just feel like can't put up with the bullshit from people. You just can't. Storm, I understand a man do not like a woman who would let him walk all. That's true too. That's true too. Even men want you to have some respect for yourself. That's true. Mm-hmm. There was a woman that wrote a book, something like "Be a bitch to get married" or "How was a bitch," something about being like a bitch to men, and it works. It works. But we don't love like y'all either. We love different than y'all. That's another thing I be feeling like too. Like I be feeling like when it comes to a nigga, like if you're gonna be his woman, I feel like you gotta be his woman, not his mother. Because even how she talks about Dwight, it sounds very much like my baby just needs help and he just got his trauma. Y'all gotta like you're not holding him accountable. Like that's a grown ass man. That's a grown ass man. Coddling, that's the word. It's like she coddles him. And I almost think men hate women that coddle them. But back to what I was saying before. Yeah, it's a lot of women that like men. That's a little game. They do. They do. Too many women marrying their sons instead of actual real men. That's a fact too. Got tired of men and bread with a Masi. Some men don't know how to separate their mother. Oh, now that's a whole nother thing too. That's another one too. I think that may be generational. Grown women want a real man and not someone who is sexually questionable as a mate. Why Men Love Bitches is the title of the book. Okay, got it. Nice girls finish last. Right. Good girls yeah, I know. You're right. He's where she sounds like she's still protecting him. Yup. A lot of men in Atlanta can't go to dinner, go to a cruise without their mama. What? But you know what? Yeah, you're right. You got men that have to run everything by their mom. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right. Grown boy seeking his mother approval. That's a fact. Will stop being even a social drug. Oh, okay. 24-hour ABC. Okay. Some of us females try to fix broken guys, especially when we are learning in life. Yeah, you can't fix them. I didn't finish last. I'm nice. I've learned to let go of a person who didn't want to be kept. That's another one too. You gotta let people go that don't want to be kept. Because believe me, they'll get it together for the right person that they want to get it together for. They will. It's so hard to date nowadays. It's damn near impossible. I'm not an expert in that area. I don't even know what to say. Cause I be on the TikTok and I be hearing the stories. But I will say too now, I think a lot of what it is, YT Quan 905, I think a lot of people are weird now. I think a lot of people don't have social skills. We've lost that, especially after COVID. We lost that, and we don't talk about that enough. We don't talk about that enough. Like, I've seen a lot of videos now where women are saying like, "Damn, like we going out, we going to the rodeo." And these men not talking to us, and they just staying, they're just sticking with their bros. They come out with, they're not talking to us. And I'm looking at that shit, and I'm like, sis, I don't think you know what to say to you. Like, I think we've lost how to talk to one another. I think so. And whether men realize that or not, avoiding women and not talking to women, you're like tricking yourself into homosexuality. Now, if you're actually homosexual, okay, cool. But if that's not you, like, you better go interact with the opposite sex. That's literally what they're there for. Yeah, I do know we are here to interact with one another. Like, I don't, like, I'm just saying. They think fine shit. Yeah, I don't think they know what to say. I don't think they know what to say. I don't think they know how to carry a conversation. I don't think they know how to go from conversation to phone number, but phone number is kind of old school. Now they say, give me your Instagram. I don't, or your Snapchat. I think they don't know how to deal with rejection. I think a lot of women, for safety reasons, right, don't really know how to reject a dude because they, some dudes don't handle it well. You know what I'm like? I just think it's a lot of that. Think of even like with y'all that have like kids, like young kids, teenagers, and all that. They don't really socialize like that. Like, they'll text each other, they'll play the Roblox or whatever video, Call of Duty, whatever. But then you put them all in a room together and everybody's on their phone. Like, they just don't know how to talk to each other. I just feel like that's what it boils down to. And we tend to stray away from things that are difficult. There are a lot of people who are socially awkward, don't know how to interact properly. Yeah, that's it. My ex told me he loved me when I go dark and blink out. He's a sick man, said it was a turn on. Oh, Lord Jesus. He's sick man. Please don't pull the race. No, I don't think it has nothing to do with race. I think black, white, Hispanic, whatever. I think a lot of people deal with that. Y'all don't ask for phone number. Man, the young folks say, give me your Instagram or your Snapchat. COVID messed a lot of people up. They really should offer everybody free counsel and give them 100 number facts. Because everybody's not the same. That's big facts. That's big facts. I had a vendor try to ask for my number at work. Mind you, I have a ring and was looking uncomfortable. See? Many employees told him to leave, but he couldn't read the room. Yes, that's another thing. Not knowing how to read the room. Not knowing how to sense when, hey, she ain't interested. And just go about your business. That's the thing. If you don't, man, there's so many people out here like, she say no, somebody gonna say yes. But they act like it's like, if they get rejected, but it's just the worst thing. Like, it's not the end of the world. If I date you, that means you gotta get along with the mama, the sister, the brother. Yeah, well, that's a whole nother thing. You can call people through social media platforms. You don't necessarily need to give a phone number no more. That's true too. Most men want to curse you out when you turn them down. That, yeah, you're right. They'll say, "Oh, you ugly anyway," but she was trying to get my number though. Like, but I've heard stories of that, like men throwing drinks in women's faces, all of that stuff. Most black men have abandonment and rejection issues. Okay. You ain't lying about that. Let me see what else is in the news. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of Dwight Howard, here he go at the game. Oh, he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. He don't give a damn. That's a shame. He's higher than a kite. Higher than a kite. All right. I'm trying to see what else was going on. I feel like it was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. Let me see. Ponytail hair. He's a narcissist. Yeah, of course. Of course. Powder can jump. You know what? Not powder can jump. Not powder can jump. Let's see. What else is going on? Let's talk about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj's sister. So as you guys know, or remember, or may have seen, Nicki Minaj's sister, they call her Ming Lee. I don't even know what this girl's real name is, but they call her Ming Lee. Well, hold up, Nicki Minaj's alleged half sister, because they may not actually share the same father. Allegedly. Anyway, she went to a Cardi B concert. So let's see what Cardi had to say about that. Storm This Generation asked for videos. Do you know how many people are living in people's phones with nasty video? Hold on. Let me tell you something. If you send somebody videos, pictures, people, I mean, yeah, I guess people do pictures, but normally it's really like videos. Yeah, just be ready for a whole bunch of people to see that. I ain't gonna hold you. Just be ready for a whole bunch of people to see that. Now, me, I don't care. You can show everybody my meat. They can see this medium schmeat. I don't care. Oh, you saw that video? You was spanking your shit and nothing on yourself. I was and did. Like, I don't care. But for women, it's different. So, yeah, you gotta be real careful with that. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you on that.
The chatter from yesterday. It was pretty loud.
I need my headphones. Be wise on those picks. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Old. You know what? I don't even know what to say or about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what to say about that. Like, I feel like that young lady, I feel like she needs like guidance. I feel like she needs guidance. She's a young girl. I'm not gonna play somebody. Like, if somebody comes to see me and there's no issue, I don't want to play nobody in their face and try to be funny if they're not on that type of timing. It just doesn't get you nowhere. I feel like kindness. And kindness, not being petty, because I'm not even on that petty timing neither. Like I'm not gonna play somebody in their face in person and stuff. And plus, I'm not gonna be beefing and doing the most with somebody that I don't know. They're 19 years old, 18 years old. I don't know. Like I just too grown for that, and I feel like I'm too blessed for that. Like I don't want to. I don't want to play it close though. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to. The chatter from yesterday, it was pretty loud. You know, play it close because I don't want to be involved in none of that drama. I don't want to be involved with nothing. I don't think that girl's on drama time. I just feel like she's a young kid. You know what I'm saying? Young kids, they need guidance. They need, like, I don't know what they're looking for. Unfortunately, I can't give it because it's just too much, you know, but I don't know. I just don't want no problems. I just don't want no issues. I just don't want no nothing. Everything's going really great right now in my life, and it's just like I wanted to stay that way. I don't want me to do something bad or be mean or be petty or do some fuck shit if I don't have to, of course, because if I have to, I will. Play it close because I don't want to be involved in none of that.
Don't get me wrong. It's her choice to beat her if she wants to. Right? Ming is grown. Ming is an adult. But let's not act like she wasn't being spiteful. It wasn't Ming messing around with Cardi B's ex-boyfriend not too long ago. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's... Let me tell you something. I don't care how much I fall out with a sibling of mine, half sibling, step sibling, you know, if that's not really Nikki's father, whatever. I'm never gonna sit with the enemy. I can like Cardi's music. I could have went to the concert. I didn't have to take a video of it and put it online. I knew what it was gonna do. Ming knew what it was gonna do, but Ming feel like she don't care because Nikki not talking to her no way. Nikki not messing with her no way. You know, so she like whatever. But I will say this, Ming. If you and Nikki ever mend your relationship, you're gonna regret that you did this. Maybe not now, maybe 5-10 years from now, but you're gonna regret this. You want attention, you want to be seen. I don't know exactly why you and Nikki fell out. I've heard some things about why y'all might have tension, why she got pressure for you. But outside of that, I'm not sitting with the op. Because your blood is still your blood. Because let me tell you something, Ming. I don't care what Cardi and Hennessy go through. Hennessy is never finna sit with the op. Cardi's never gonna sit with the op against her sister. Ever. Ever. And you... Anyway. Another thing, young lady. I want to pull up this picture of her too. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Let me read this first. This was Ming's response. Babe, my own sister called me a clown and a mooch. And y'all still support. Couldn't even tell y'all who her real daddy was. Okay. Please. I post what I want and y'all choose to take it to offense for what? For a woman who wouldn't even piss in a bucket if you was thirsty? I mean, that's true. But since we talking, can we talk about this too with Ming? Hold up. Let's talk about this, Ming. Ming Luciani. Let's go to your page. Okay. Let's scroll down. And okay, it was one of the pictures in particular. Maybe this one. All right, here's my question. Why does this young lady have so many tattoos? Like I know we in the new day. Listen, I know I got a bunch of tattoos too, but you know I'm a grown man. This is a young lady. Why does she already have so many tattoos? And why is it that sometimes she looks very put together, and then sometimes she look like she ain't had a bath? Like sometimes she looks very put together, and then sometimes she look like a crackhead on the corner. Such a pretty young lady, and I mean, I'm like, when did this little girl start getting tattoos? She barely 19 or just turned 18. When she start getting all these tattoos? And she's young. Like, do y'all be getting so y'all be getting tattoos as teenagers? Like, I just be trying to understand when the tattoos start. Like, if you're 18, 19, and you're already heavily tatted, how long have you been getting tattoos? Yeah, like she just got grown. Yeah, and a little boo-boo tattoo. Thank you. They don't even be knowing spiritually what they tattoo. They don't even think about that part. Why did Ming bring up Nikki's dad? What's that supposed to mean? That Nikki's dad ain't a real dad? That's what she was trying to say. That's what she was trying to say. Trauma masking, yes. Is it New York culture? Maybe. And I ain't gonna lie, when I worked in social services, that shit used to piss me off about some of the kids on my caseload, the teenagers. Like they would like go home for a visit to the family, whatever. Come back, big ass neck tattoo, big ass hand tattoo. I'm like, what the hell? Be 14, 15. First tattoo, big ass hand tattoo. Like, can you at least put it somewhere where we can hide it first? First tattoo, right on the face. I was like, oh my God. And then no once it's on her, it's like, well, you can't do nothing about it. It's like, oh. Tattoos and ear. I'd rather them just get a piercing. Can we just get you a piercing? I'd rather if you want 20 holes in your ear, I'd rather you just do that. Neck tattoo is crazy for your front. Listen, I've seen it. And I'm talking about kids that are 14, 15, 16. And this is the first one. You just be like, oh, damn. You know, neck tattoo is something you get when you know you ain't got to. It don't even matter no more. But that's something you get when you more seasoned. Your first, like, damn. She may have started getting them at 16 or 18 and haven't stopped. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good point. I still think 16 is too young, but I know some people, parents will sign off at 16. I know that. I just think it's still too young to know what you want on your body for the rest of your life. But I mean, hey, people do what do what you want. Anyway, I just wanted that, like, such a pretty young lady, and she like, let me see. Like, okay, hold up. Let me go back. Like this. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess it's just a lot going on. She just got a lot going on. She got a lot going on. It's a lot going on with that. Okay, well, all right. But no, I just think I think when it comes to Ming, I think she's lost. I think she's looking for guidance. I think she really wants to be like her sister Nikki, but Nikki doesn't want her in the industry like that, and Nikki is low-key saving you, you know. And I think that Ming just feel like, well, if my sister ain't gonna talk to me, then I'm gonna do whatever I can to hurt her, you know. But just know, Ming, these people, Natalie Nunn ain't your friend, Cardi ain't your friend, like Tommy ain't your friend. Like, these people are only around you, Ming, because of who your sister is. The niggas that's hitting it only want to hit it. I mean, you are a pretty girl, but a lot of niggas also want to hit it because they want to say they hit Nicki Minaj's sister. Like, listen, Nicki kept telling her, like, you need to go to school. You need to go to school. But she don't want to go to school, though. She want to be famous. Yeah, I said the Dak Prescott thing. Okay, let me see if I can find this story. I heard a little bit about that, but Dak Prescott. Boom. All right. You said Hennessy would never, right? Okay, so let me take this out. Okay. So Dak Prescott and Sarah Jane Ramos. Okay. I was gonna say this is Wonder Bread news, but well, I guess she's a white Hispanic. And still Wonder Bread, that Wonder Bread news. Still Wonder Bread. Is Dak Prescott, is he fully black or is he biracial? Is he fully black or is he biracial? What is he? Hold on, let me look up Dak Prescott. Who is Dak Prescott's parents? Oh, he is biracial. He's biracial. Okay. He's biracial. Okay. His mom, and then his dad is Nathaniel Prescott. Not the daddy got arrested. Lord, it's these niggas and they black daddies. Anyway, close that. All right. Dallas Cowboys superstar Dak Prescott and his fiancée Sarah Jane are not getting married. TMZ Sports have learned the two broke up 1 month before their wedding. Wow. We're told the relationship has been rocky behind the scenes for months, but things came to a head with the blow-up argument at their joint bachelor and bachelorette parties in the Bahamas. Wow. I've always thought joint bachelor and bachelorette parties were a little strange, but I mean, I know people that have done it. I know people that have done it. Oh, All right, let's keep reading. Sarah Jane called it off. She actually shared several snaps from a bachelorette party with her closest friends earlier this week. She said, I truly believe you can get through anything in life as long as you have really great friends. I love these girls so much. Before that, she said, can't wait to marry the love of my life. They were supposed to get married in Italy. Okay. The reality is we're told the relationship is beyond repair, so the focus will be co-parenting their 2 kids, ages 2 and 10 months. Okay. They went official in 2023. Dak proposed in 2024, and now they are broken up. So, first off, let's look at them as a couple. Okay. You always want to look at them and break them down. What do y'all think? Do y'all think they are looks compatible? Shout out to Tony Gaskins. Do they look like a match looks wise? Wait, she's a baby mama? Oh, yeah, baby mama 2 times. They have 2 kids. He's a football player. Yeah. He plays for the Dallas Cowboys, I think. Some people say yes, some people say no. Now, in this picture here, she is at least leaning into him, but she was pregnant. And let's be clear, they went official in 23, but they have a 2-year-old and a 10-month-old. We just got into 2026. So basically, as soon as they got together, he knocked her up. She got knocked up quick. Then they had a second baby behind that. Now they not getting married? Yeah, let's be clear. Gina called it. Let's be clear. What does looking like a match entail? Looks compatible. Looks compatibility is when you can look at a couple and go, oh, they look good together or they belong together. Not like, damn, what's she seeing him? Oh my God, what he's seeing her. She must give the sloppiest toppy. Oh, damn. That nigga must be packing or he got money. I'm talking about when you look at 2 people and they look good together. That's a high looks compatible person, a couple. I agree with Gina. She didn't want to sign that prenup. That's all. That's it. That's all. She was in it for the money, as they all are, as they mostly are. And 2 white folks is all you see. You know what? He do kind of look white. If you just like look at him from afar, he kind of do. Yeah, he kind of do. Yeah, it's about a prenup. Is there another picture of them? Okay, let's see. Let's get off that one. Hold up. Let me find some more pictures of them. I can do that. Dak Prescott and Sarah Jane. Let's see. Images. Share tab. Okay. All right. So here's another picture of them here. She's a pretty girl. She's pretty. I guess he thought because he's mixed, she wasn't here for the money. Oh, baby, that's any athlete. They there for the money. If that ain't your high school sweetheart or like a girl you grew up with, she's there for the money. Okay, I'll get on that after this. The Sharon story. Yeah, she's pretty. Fake titties, whatever. Yeah, but she's pretty. This one. She got a strong chin. She got a strong jaw. But yeah, she ain't bad looking at all. I can't even lie. That's an interesting chin she got. She might look like a daddy. I feel like with some women, you can tell they look like their daddy. Even that's a nice pic. Well, I mean, hey, listen. I just think they couldn't agree on that prenup. That's it. That's all. But there they go with the baby. With the white baby. You know what's so interesting? you can really breed out a race in 2 generations. You can go dark to light or light to dark. Well, I guess you can go light to dark in 1 generation, technically. She looks better with dark hair. Yeah, she does. Like, you can really, not saying he was trying to erase his race because he's biracial, but you can really, like, if you look at his black daddy to the grandbaby, you know, like, wow. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let's go to the Sharon story. Sharon Moore. Sharon. Let's see. That skull is going to be different if the mom is white. You know who I think of? You know who I think of when you say that? I think of Barack Obama, because Barack Obama got his granddaddy head. No, seriously. To me, I know this sounds crazy. To me, Barack Obama has like the skull of a white man. I know that sounds crazy because he's brown. But to me, Obama got the head. Okay. See, I think I'm playing. Barack Obama and grandfather. I think this is a picture of them on the beach. Yeah, Barry, because his name is really Barry. But yeah. You see what I'm saying? Look at the granddaddy ears. Look at his ears. Look at the chin. Look at Obama's chin. Even the nose looks similar. He looked just like that man. That is so crazy to me. But I've always thought that. Like, when I look at Obama has, like, you usually see older white men with the head and ears that look like that. I'm not trying to be funny, but he has the same kind of head that like Andy Griffith had that same head. Ted Danson definitely has a head like that. You know, like, you really got to look at people's skulls. But I mean, I see old white men all the time that look just like this. But if you look at, he really looked just brown. That's it. If Obama wasn't brown like that, I mean, they really look like that's crazy. Anyway, all right. So enough about that. Back to Sharon. Sharon Moore, please, no contest as judge moves to drop felony count. So this was the Michigan coach that was messing around with the white employee. With the white employee. Okay. Anyway, former Michigan coach Sharon Moore, pleaded no contest to 2 misdemeanor counts in a deal that resolved the pending felony from a home invasion case. The plea was entered the same day a judge was set to hear a challenge to Moore's December arrest, prompting prosecutors to negotiate the agreement now. So imagine being the head coach. Imagine being paid millions of dollars. And because of your lack of discipline, you ruined the bag. And the thing is, he married the one the bread. He already got a white girl. But you had to be greedy. One white girl wasn't good enough. You had to have two. Two ain't good enough. You got to have three. Three ain't good enough. Here you want four. You hit all four, then you want some more. You already had you a white woman at home. That wasn't enough. Don't you know when we get Sharona? Don't you know when we get in these high positions, they're looking at everything with us, especially as a black man. Oh, you thought you could be cheating on your wife the way the white men be cheating on their wives, and you thought it was all good because they do it too. No, nigga, no, brother. It don't work like that. But right, what we just say earlier in this live, lust and perversion is never satisfied. It just isn't. It is what it is. But if I got a $3 and $6 million contract, I ain't touching none of them. I ain't touching none of them hoes. I got a wife. Get off me. Get your hands off me. Oh, I just think you're so cute. No, you don't. You think this money cute. If you saw my black ass on the corner, you walk right past me. Stop the cap. Or maybe he want to feel like he still got it. You know, this might be a case of a ninja that really want to feel like he still got it. You know, sometimes you got to watch a ninja that was, I call women too, but we talking about a ninja now. Sometimes you got to watch these men that used to be cute. So you got the ones that was never cute. Like an Anton Daniels was never attractive. You got that. But then you got the ones that was cute in their youth. Then they got older. You know, they got old, got fat. They still want to feel like he still got it. Feel like he's, you know. I can't tell if he ain't never had it or if he just like a formerly cute ninja. I think this is given formerly cute. Like formerly in shape. Oh, and best believe I ain't forgot about that. We getting on that head top too. We getting on that head top too. You hear me? He might need a whole live dedicated to him. Actually, he does. Him and Mika with her soft talking ass, fake ass. All right, anyway. Yeah, just like Shannon Sharp. Yeah, because Shannon Sharp was. But you know what, though? Women found Shannon Sharp he was never cute in the face, but he had a physically masculine appeal. But Shannon has always loved him a white girl. He always loved him a white girl too. He used to be heavy and finally got. This ain't in shape though. This is in shape. I guess smaller. So you think he was? Yeah, he looked like he could have been formerly heavy. Anyway. Let me read this. Let me read this. Okay. So, all right. Moore pleaded no contest to trespassing and malicious use of a telecommunications device. Court filings show. In exchange, the more serious charges, felony home invasion, stalking in a domestic relationship. Oh, they ain't playing with that stalking. Breaking and entering in a domestic relationship were dismissed. The judge said Moore will remain subject to GPS monitoring for the time being. Moore was fired on December 10th by the University of Michigan after the school said it found credible evidence of an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. He was arrested that same day at the apartment of the woman involved. Lord. So all in all, he still got a sentencing that's scheduled for April 14th. The judge imposes if the judge imposes the maximum of one of the misdemeanor counts, that charge carries up to 6 months in jail, though defense counsel has indicated additional custody is unlikely. Wow. So basically, he got off without getting in too much trouble. Yeah, we're gonna have another live and talk about that. Not on this one, not right now, but we're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna just say this. I think we need to explore and have deeper conversations about the black man's addiction to the white woman. Like, you already got a white wife, you got a newborn at home, and you still want to play in the snow when you go to work. Sir, them white men ain't gonna let you do that. They not gonna let you do that. And the girl and the snow bunny he was playing with was halfway attractive. She was attractive. She was attractive. Now, if it's one thing white men ain't gonna do, they ain't gonna let you have the attractive ones. Now come on now. You already got one at home. That's enough. They're gonna put you back in your place. But his wife got leverage now. Absolutely. Absolutely. And his life changed just like that overnight. All because of his doing. Pre-storm, they love sitting inside in the snow. That's facts. They do. My son, Lord help. Okay, people. I'm going to call it a night for that video. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. And I will catch you all.
It's Storm Show. Ay, it's Storm Show.